Hey everybody, it's David and I'm back with another video finally. It's been a while since I've put one of these out. A lot of stuff has gone on um, since then. Um, so this is the next installment of my top 140 albums of all time, and this is 120 through 111. So let's get going here. First up is the debut album from Phillips Craig and Dean, simply entitled Phillips Craig and Dean. Came out in 1992 on Star Song Records. And if you don't know who Phillips Craig and Dean is, they're a Christian band, pop group. Um, yeah, and they're all, they're really good. This is like my favorite album from theirs, from them. Turn Up the Radio is a good song. This Is the Life. He'll never let, He'll never let you go. Um, Favorite song of all, Midnight Oil, A Little Bit of Morning. Yeah, I mean, it had a lot of hits off of this album for him. So that's Phillips Craig and Dean at number 120. Next up is Wes King with Common Creed. This is his fifth album. It came out in 1995 on Reunion Records. And he's just like a pop rock. If you know who Stephen Curtis Chapman is, he's kind of like that. Um, but this is another good album. It's got Common Creed, Life is Precious. Probably my favorite song of all on here is The Love of Christ. Let's see, and then Fisher of Men is a good song too. Wes King at number 119 with Common Creed. Number 118 is Two or More, and this is their only out. No, I think they put a couple more out, but this is their debut album called Life in the Diamond Lane, 1996 on Star Song Records. And these guys are a pop rock group, Christian pop rock. Yeah, good album. See, He's There is a good song. Heaven is Calling Your Name. You Are My Love. Let's see. Let Your Will Decide. What Would You Say? Then they do their final song here is called Our Father, which is kind of like a version is taken after the Lord's Prayer. So they kind of sing that, and really good. So that is Two or More, Life in Diamond Lane at number 118. Coming in at 117, Stellar Cart, We Can't Stand Sitting Down. This one came out this is actually their second album, came out in 2006 on Word Records. They started out kind of like punk, but then this is when they started kind of going more pop. But it's still a great album. I love it. Um, Activate is a good song. Me and Jesus. Hold On. Oh, Angels in Chorus. It's a good song too. Um, yeah. So if you don't know who Stellar Cart is, you need to look them up on YouTube or Spotify, wherever you get your stuff. Okay. That's at number 117 at Stellar Cart. We Can't Stand Sitting Down. Coming in at number 116, is FFH. I Want to Be Like You. This is their debut from 1998 on Essential Records. Um, kind of like a pop group, mainly when they first started out. And then they all started learning how to play all the different instruments and stuff. And then they became sort of like their own little band, which was cool. Um, this one's got One of These Days, which is like one of their biggest hits off of it, off of their career. Take Me As I Am, Fall to You, I Want to Be Like You, I'm Alright, Big Fish, which is a really good song. So Is His Love. Oh, Power in His Blood is an awesome song. Awesome song. I like that song. So FFH at 116 with I Want to Be Like You. Coming in at number 115, right? Yeah, 115 is Jars of Clay's debut album, Jars of Clay. Everybody knows who Jars of Clay is. This is, of course, is the album that had Flood, which like blew up and went like everywhere in 1995, 1996. This was on the Essential Records label. I mean, besides Flood, I mean, there's like good songs on here. Love Song for a Savior, Like a Child, Art in Me, Worlds Apart. Yeah. I mean, just an awesome, awesome album. So, number 115 is Jars of Clay's debut album, Jars of Clay. Next up at 114 is Fireflight, and this is Unbreakable. They're a female-fronted rock band. Yeah, this is their second album from 2008, and it was released on Flickr Records, which is not the record label's not around anymore, but it was run by a couple guys from Audio Adrenaline. But this has got Unbreakable, You Gave Me a Promise, Brand New Day, Stand Up. Yeah, so, don't know who Fireflight is, you need to check them out because they're just awesome. That's Fireflight at number 114 with Unbreakable. At number 113 is Citizen Way, and this is their album 2.0. This is their second album from 2016 on Fair Trade Records. They're a pop rock, Christian pop rock group. Yeah, I mean, they blend like a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, their song Bulletproof on here is kind of like that kind of disco kind of feel to it. It is an awesome song. I like that. Elevated is a good song. When I'm With You is good. On My Side, Just Hold On. You need to check out Citizen Way. Look them up on YouTube. Great group. Great group. Coming in at 112 is Michael English. This is his debut solo album, I think. Yeah, debut solo album. Because he used to, he was in the Gaither Vocal Band, and then he went out and did this. He did a few more. But yeah, this came out in 1991 on Curb Records. I mean, this has got some good songs on it. I mean, Solid as the Rock, Mary Did You Know, In Christ Alone, um, Let's Build a Bridge, His Heart is Big Enough, Love Won't Leave You Out in the Rain, and Heaven. I mean, it's filled with all kinds of good hits on this album. So at 112, it's Michael English with his debut album. And finally, at number 111 for this episode is Rachel Rachel, and this is their album, You Ought to Know By Now, their second release. This came out in 1993 on Word Records. They're kind of like a pop rock. I mean, they can rock it, and they're all, as you can tell, it's all women, which is cool. Let's see, Dust to Diamonds is a good one. You Ought to Know By Now. Only Heaven Knows. You'll Never Know is a good song. Lay Down Your Head. You Are Always There. Time. I Will Still Love You. Just a good album. I wish they would have put more out, but after this one, they kind of just fell apart and didn't do nothing. But Rachel Rachel at number 111 with You Ought to Know By Now. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. Sorry it took me so long to make a video, but, you know, life happens. So, I do plan on trying to make another one next week. I'll probably make 2 next week, because I think I want to do one that shows all of the recent pickups that I've gotten, and I've gotten a few of them, so, yeah. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit that hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button, and I'll see you next time.